So I just started to talk to a couple sisters of the Catholic Church, a couple of nuns, and they were here taking pictures. And I guess they were missionaries passing through. Even the nuns are coming to this mall. So I told you, I said it, I warned you, I'm gonna do a lot of malls here when I'm in the Philippines. Venice Grand Canal Mall. So this one, honestly, I've never been to this one. I've seen a million pictures. This is super photographical. And this is gonna be my first time here, and I'm excited to see it. So let's go check it out. So here it is, finally. After seeing all those photos, I mean, I've probably seen 100 photos. It seems like you see it all the time. I finally made it, third time in the Philippines. I made it to the canal, and I can't keep talking because the music's too loud. But here we go. I'm in Italy, baby. Venice Mall.
I could really use a change of scenery. Yeah. Everybody smoking all the greenery. Yeah. Close the match 'cause they were handed down to me. But I'm still fly, I know.
It's Thanos. Thanos is in the Philippines. I should have known it. Filipinos are all around the world. Of course there's a Filipino Thanos. So this place is really, really cool so far. But I have to say, it's hard to film because they got the music blasting everywhere. They got the copyright music. They got Neil Young playing right now. That's hard. I'm trying to hide from the music. But this is cool. This is honestly one of the cooler malls I've ever been to. Actually, I just noticed it opens up over here too. It's funny too, because when I first walked into the mall, I was like, man, this isn't very grandiose. But this is why. This is the whole appeal of it right here. I mean, you're in Italy, in the Philippines. I bet you this place looks crazy at night. I'd like to see it at night.
Let's go. It could all be worse. I could be a hater like you.
Oh, there, the jester. Are you a jester? Yeah. Can you say anything or no? Oh no, is that a jester though? I don't know. I hope the music's too loud. Filipino jesters too. I gotta give them some Filipino peso. Oh, you got the bills in there. You have to keep all the cash, or you have to split it with the mall? Yeah. Oh man, I'm lucky I only got 100. All right, Jester, thank you. Yeah. Man, that dude was making some money. He had a lot of money in there. Of course, too, listen. Just so you know, they got America's favorite diner here in the Philippines. They got a lot of Denny's. Well, not a lot, but I've seen quite a few Denny's here.
Pills to make the man, but that poison's gonna kill you.
Oh my God. So this mall is 2 stories, there's 2 levels. And I'm having a hard time filming because they got the music covered here. They're blasting it on speakers all around. But I'm gonna do a little clip, show you the favorites. Of course, they got the McDonald's, the Jollibee, and all the classics that you would need in a mall. This is honestly one of the coolest malls I've ever been to. It's not like the craziest mall, but as far as like the setup of it, I mean, it's like you're in Venice. I mean, I think that's pretty cool. I haven't seen a cooler mall. I've been to some cool locations. I've seen some pretty crazy locations, like the mall in Bali was really cool, or some malls on the beaches. But as far as like the originality, the design of it, I think this mall, I think this is my #1 mall right now. Bold statement. It's a bold statement. So there's a part of the mall over here called Mega World Cinemas. And I'm gonna go see if this is just a movie theater. I can feel the aircon, so I'm gonna go cool off a little bit. Okay, well here's the movie theater. It's right here. You can see a cinema up here too, which is awesome. I always gotta have the movie theater in the mall. Batman, of course. So there's the super famous picture spot from the 2nd story point of view. This mall isn't very big, but it's cool. And there's a lot going on. Visually stimulating. So on the other side, I didn't know this, but there's an indoor part of the mall. It's just like a regular traditional indoor part of the mall. It's got a few floors too. It's pretty sweet. So they got a K-pop thing going on here. I don't know if it's like a convention, but I guess tomorrow they got a class where you can learn K-pop. And I know the K-pop's super popular in Asia right now. So this is interesting because On this side of the mall, they got the shops, and I wasn't expecting this at all. I just was what I saw earlier. It's kind of cool. There's a whole nother little courtyard area out here that I just came across. Some food courts or something that they set up at night that they do on the weekend. They kind of do like a little farmer's market type deal with foods and stuff like that. I don't know what it is, but for whatever reason, I'm a sucker for indoor plants. And they got this cool little plant area that's got these, it's got plants. And that tree is real. It's a real tree. I don't know if I've seen that. And what's crazy about it is it's planted in the ground. I've never seen that. It's usually in pots. They're usually in like big pots like this. That's pretty sweet. So there it is, the Venice Grand Canal Mall in Manila, Philippines. And I will say this, I said it earlier and I'll say it again. By design, this is the coolest mall I've ever been to. It's not like the most shops or anything like that, but as far as like the creativity of it, I mean, I haven't been to a cooler mall personally. So anyways, if you're ever in Manila, you should definitely check this place out. It's really cool. They got restaurants, plenty of shops, and tons of places to take photographs. It's ridiculous. It seems it's basically like a photo studio. I don't even know if this is really a mall, but anyways, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.